serious situation in this country now. Mr. President, don't waste time. Please set up this committee to investigate this.
Everywhere boss in the areas of today, everywhere scatter in the areas of today. TINUBU is in trouble. Nigeria is in total shambles. As the senators were actually complaining about the situation of the country, they cry out to Akpabio in the National Assembly, and every single one of them were actually eating the nail of the head. I will tell you, the present situation of this country has left no one out. Even the rich and the poor are complaining. The senators now put it up now to start complaining about the food price in the country, and they are doing nothing about it. Akpabio is also adding to the problem of this country, my people. There's a lot of explosion in this video, and you will see what a woman from the northern side of the country said in this video. I believe that TINUBU will not take this lightly, my people. Share this video to every social media platform. If you cannot share, like it, give it a thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend it for us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Lament TV show.
The whole of crime scene.
It's happening in the street again.
The center of political news, celebrity gossip, religious gossip, and happiness in the society.
Join us, the voice of Africa.
Welcome you to Lagipok TV show, where we bring you political, celebrity, and religious gossip. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, do well to click the red subscription button, and don't forget to click the bell icon so that YouTube will notify you anytime we drop another trendy video. A lot is actually happening in this country. A lot is happening that is unknown to the citizens of this country. In this video, Akpabio did something in the Senate that has gotten a lot of reaction online today. Akpabio off the mic of one of the senators that was about to expose some things, some shenanigans that has been perpetrated by these people. He off the mic immediately. He noticed that he wanted to say something that can expose him. That's the reason why a lot of people are seeing it now, that aside TINUBU and Wiki, Akpabio is another major problem that we have in this country. And as at the time he started his political career, Akpabio was a good politician, but at this present moment, Akpabio is one of the major problems that we have in this country. Aside the abduction, the kidnapping, and the killings of Nigeria with the food high price and the economic breakdown in this country, a lot of things apart from that is actually happening that the Nigerians do not know about, that we are about to expose in this video. Imagine a situation whereby money is being spent before approval in the Senate. So where did they get the money they spent? Who approved the money to them? These are one of the reasons people are complaining bitterly about Akpabio. He has adopted the style of telling people lies, and he will lie with confidence and with so much relief, believing that nobody can challenge him. One of the senators burst out in anger, and he said the major thing Nigerians want presently is food and security. The situation of this country presently have never been this bad since the existence of Nigeria. The president's policy has made life very difficult for the citizens of this country, and this tribalism that has set in was because of this same president. You made people believe that it's time for the Yorubas to rule the nation, whereas you have your own ulterior motive. Your policy do not care about the well-being of the citizens of this country. That's why we are where we are today. I'm going to show you a video where the northerners were scooping grains from the ground. Yes, they were scooping grains from the ground. That is the level it has gotten to in Nigeria now. This has brought about a woman from this northern part of the country to lament in anger that the Igbos should be allowed to go their separate ways. If Sudan can separate, what is stopping Nigeria? What is stopping us here in Nigeria? And you know that the backbone of this Biafran is being held by the Nigerian government, which is NNAMDI KANU has been held by these people without any strong allegation to pin him down. That's why I will continue to say it. We blacks are the problem of ourselves, my people. Sit back as I will be coming back to wrap it all up after this video I'm about to show you. We'll be right back.
It's still going on. Fight everywhere. Fight everywhere. Palliative. From Madara Ward. See, they run with the bag. Then they steal the bag. They don't steal them. They don't steal the bag. Palliative, then they run with the bag. See for ground. See our palliative. See palliative for ground. Palliative for ground. Auntie, you want? Take. Turn my own. Palliative. When I can't avoid the one guy, you see? They're still fighting it. They're still fighting. See the bag? See, they're still fighting. They're still fighting. Palliative. Yeah. Tinubu don't turn us to. They still wrong with the back. Hey! It's happening. Our palliative. Old woman don't fall. Now old woman. Mama, no kill yourself. Yankuri, no kill yourself. No kill yourself. Yankuri. See children for grant. See everybody. Now they fight up and down. They see the wrong with the bag.
Na ra'ayin sun yadda suna so a ba su ƙasar Biafra, amma ba za su iya fitowa su yi magana ba. Sun zauna sun sa munafunci a ciki, shi yasa aka zauna ana irin wannan tashin-tashina. Ba shi da amfani, kawai a koma a duba kundin tsarin mulkin Najeriya ai masa gyara. Kuma sannan kowane bangare na Najeriya da yake so ya rabu. Idan 'yan kabila Igbo ne suke so a basu, idan kabilar Yarbawa ne a basu, kai koma wane ne, ai ba Najeriya kaɗai bane aka fara rabawa. Yau ina Rasha, ƙasashe nawa aka raba? An raba South Sudan, ƙasashe da dama a duniya na an raba su, saboda haka ba akan mu aka fara ba akan mu za a ƙare ba. A zo a raba Najeriya, a duba kundin tsarin mulkin Najeriya, a raba ba tare da tashin hankali ba, kowa ya kama gabansa. Abinda Allah ya hore muku ku je ku yi amfani da shi. In ma ƙasa za ku ci, in fetur za ku sha, ko ma menene Allah ya baku ku je ku yi amfani da shi. Amma a zauna lafiya, a daina kashe mana mutane.
So my people, what she's saying in a nutshell is that she says she doesn't know the reason why Igbos have decided to keep mute concerning the issue of the country. Maybe it's because they want Biafra. That's the reason they are quiet. And if that is what they want, they should divide the country. Biafra should go their way, and also the Yorubas too should be allowed to go. And she also said, after all, Sudan has been separated, so why can't we here do same? Because it's actually better than people getting killed in the country. As for me, if they really want this to work, they should protest for the release of NNAMDI KANU, because that is their main man, that is their head, that's the man that is pulling the crowd. So they should allow the man to be released, because the man is being detained illegally, because there's no reason why the man should be held till now. And you can see the likes of Omoyele Sowore, his court case has been removed from the court because they say that it has no point, it has a baseless point. That's the reason why it was actually exonerated. So they should do same to NNAMDI KANU, so that the Igbos be able to have edge to fight for their Biafra that they are actually looking towards to.
Security, because whatever, like you said, Mr. President, no matter what we do, if we are not able to put food on the table of Nigerians, then the whole essence of leadership that we are all part of at different and various levels will be defeated. So I recommend that private sector players that are into agro-allied businesses should be allowed to import food items to a certain period so as to be able to balance. And I appeal to Nigerians. I appeal to Nigerians in the name of God that created all of us and gave us the different various privileges He's given us. Those of us that are hoarding food items should please bring them out for the sake of humanity. Because the Lord says, for whoever adds value to humanity adds to him. That is just for you to understand the magnitude of reward that comes along with adding value to humanity. Otherwise, what value would you add to God? So please, this is a special appeal for the sake of God. Then for CBN, sir, CBN should honor transactions that are being committed to. Transactions that are legitimate, transactions that are genuine and are of value addition. CBN should honor those transactions, because there are transactions that have already been done but yet to be honored by Central Bank of Nigeria. On the foreign exchange, when I saw the video of what happened yesterday at Zone 4, I laughed and I cried at the same time. I laughed because in 21st century, a great country like Nigeria should not embark on such a thing.
What happened in Zone 4?
That will not solve our foreign exchange problems.
I'm sure you want to come with a separate motion on that. Point of order.
Actually, it is going to add to our, the problems of balance of payment, which again will add much more pressure to the naira against the dollar. So the private sector players that are into agro-allied businesses should be allowed to import.
Okay, again, Senator Warada, I think there is a point of order by the leader. So just give the leader a few seconds. We moved and seconded that we do extend the time beyond 2 o'clock by bearing in mind the 2:30 appointment with the European Union. Those who are in support of this motion with the caveat say aye, and those again say nay. The ayes have it. Senator Wadada, conclude.
Amendment proposed to any motion or bill under consideration in the Senate or a committee thereof shall only be in order if they are relevant to the question or matter then under discussion. Your Excellency, we have a report, and this report has been debated. We have recommendations. It's for the Senate now to look at those recommendations and either agree or disagree.
Point of order sustained. Yes.
That he called, and it does not make any sense to what I. But anyway, bottom line is we should what needs to be done as to the foreign exchange problem we have been clearly stated in the report. CBN has taken the right directions. It is only for us to ensure that ensure and support the measures taken. But really and truly, going to Zone 4 to arrest and attack or harass bureau de change operators.
Point of order was sustained. Thank you for your contributions. The House government.
But let me say this very clearly. What Nigerians want today is food. What Nigerians want today is food and security. This belongs to the medium term or long term action that we need to take. How are we going to provide food for Nigerians and protect their lives tomorrow or from today? This report talks about it. Mr. President, let's not put the cart before the horse. Let's consider it necessary to look at what happened in the past. But we are in the present, and the present is so unpleasant. And we have to work to act very, very swiftly. Thank you very much.
I think
thoroughly. The easiest thing you do is set up this committee to interrogate this issue, because there should be no holds barred. Everything should be made available. Everything should come to the light, so that Nigerians will know what has happened. And these things, these facts are made available. And if need be, the actors should be at the consequences of their action. We shouldn't protect anybody. We are in a very serious situation in this country now. Mr. President, don't waste time. Please set up this committee to investigate this issue. Thank you.
Initiated by the former Senate leader. Mr. President, you have mentioned now we are in one of the most difficult situations in this country. And the essence constitutionally of having a Senate is to provide stability in circumstances like this. We have people that know better than some of these people that are holding forth for the government now.
Quicker resolution mechanism instead of the securitization for 40 years. And from the way the discussion has come up now, this clarification introduced by DSP has now made that provision very imprecise. If some people spent money before bringing it to the parliament for approval or appropriation, where did they get the money they spent? Because they spent money and they came here to look for approval over money they have spent. Now it's not an obligation again. It is classified as obligation, 30 trillion. This debt overhang, Mr. President, is responsible for the problems we are having. This 30 trillion debt overhang, which nobody says he knows the detail, how they spent that money. Outside 809 something billion, which this parliament, this Senate approved. 800 something billion, they approved. So about 20 something trillion, they knew nothing about it. They didn't know how the money was spent, what it was spent on. And we are carrying it on. So the committee recommended that there should be, the liquidation of that 30 trillion should be prioritized. Liquidation should be prioritized. It means that we should be able to take care of it through quicker resolution mechanism. So they didn't say what this quicker resolution mechanism will be. They didn't say it.
Senator Ome, let me guide. If you
they legalize the 22 billion the trillion that was given to us for the waste, it means we pass that one. But it doesn't mean we cannot investigate. We ask for details, details were not given to us, so we can investigate how the money was spent. It's our own right. But we have already legalized the spending by passing. No, we have legalized it by passing in this Senate, but we can still investigate, and that's what we are saying. But I think, Mr. President, since I am on my feet, protect me, Mr. President. Since we have almost agreed that we are going to set up a committee, all those details will be done at the committee level. So let's go ahead and set up a committee to investigate all those things. Details will be brought out by the ad hoc committee.
From the video, you will see that one of the senators says something. He said that the present situation of this country has never been this worst in the history of this country. The present situation of Nigeria has never been this worst. And you see that people in the country are complaining. The citizens of the country are complaining. And you could see where the video that I showed you that people were scooping grains from the ground. That is the level with which it has gotten to. There are some set of people that are even hoarding food. Yeah, in this present situation, we see how some set of people that are hoarding food. Do they want the citizens of the country to die? And aside Tinubu and Wiki, I will say this to you, Akpabio is another problem that this country is facing. You could see that video where that man was about to expose something about the shenanigans that is actually happening, and you see that Akpabio intentionally off the mic so that we the Nigerians will not see and we not hear anything. What is the essence of you ruling in some set of people? What is the essence of you ruling a country? What is the essence of you being a leader in a particular position and you cannot even account for those things that are actually happening? You cannot show that you are responsible for most of the things that are happening. Instead of you being responsible for everything you do, you dodge it, and when you come online you lie to people to believe that there are some things that are actually happening. There are some things that you people are actually doing to make the problem of the country to come to rest, to come to neutralize the problem of the country. And you see that even one of the clerics came out, if to the point that it has actually gotten to one of the clerics came out and even lambasted Remi Tinubu that they should kill her, even with everything that she has been doing as a pastor. She's not supposed to be involving herself in some shenanigans that the Nigerians Nigerians are actually hearing that she's supposed to be killed, which is actually very bad. There's no how bad or how good a tenor or someone can be in a particular position in Nigeria. There's room for criticism. There's always a room for criticism. But when you criticize, you should know what to say. It hasn't gotten to the point that you should be wishing somebody death. That's the problem. That is the reason why some of people. That's the reason why Nigerians actually frown at that cleric that wish that Lament TINUBU should be killed. But with the present situation, everybody is actually angry. A lot of people are getting angry every day by day. And you see that Omoyele Sowore has actually called for revolution. And with the way these people are actually dealing with this thing, revolution is inevitable. With the way the Nigerian politicians and leaders are actually taking the problem of the economy of the country, this revolution that they are actually clamoring for is inevitable. You see at the way the senators were actually talking in anger, you will know that this thing has gotten to every person in this country. It has gotten to each and every person in this country. A country that is running naira currency but derive pleasure, derive joy in spending dollar in the country. How come your naira, how come the value of your currency will not be devaluing every day? That is another major problem we have in this country. And aside that, the security, the high food price in the country is so alarming that people are complaining, but there's nobody to see to this. I will tell you again, Akpabio must go. If you have to see some things, if you have to set some things right in this country, the Senate president must go. This is another problem that the country is facing that most people are not actually facing. This is another problem that we need to deal with. The problem in this country is too much that we need to start seeing to all this problem that we are talking about. My people, share your opinion at the comment section about what I just said. Share your opinion at the comment section. Let us know what you feel about this present situation of this country, my people. Let us know what you feel about it. Drop your opinion at the comment section. Share this video to every social media platform. Please don't forget, share it to every social media platform. If you cannot share, like it, give it a thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend it for us. And if you are coming across this channel for the very first time, do wait to click the red subscription button, and don't forget to click the bell icon so that YouTube will notify you anytime we drop another trending video. See you in our next video. Bye for now.